Hi students, hope you are doing good. Yeah, this is another video on CBSE Class 10 Science Sample Paper 2021 with answers. This is a part 4. Under part 1, 2, 3, I had explained section A, section B and C. That over. In this video, I will cover section D, all questions. Each question carries 5 marks. Means all are long answer questions we are going to discuss in this video. And this just to have a look the pattern of the question paper what I had explained in the first video. Yeah, in this video 34 to 36 questions we are discussing. Listen carefully, write it down, answers properly. First question 34. Under that A and B, two are given. First we will see A. 2 ml of sodium hydroxide, 2 ml of sodium hydroxide solution is added to a few pieces of granulated zinc metal taken in a test tube. When the contents are warmed, a gas evolves which is bubbled through a soap solution before testing. Write the equation of chemical reaction involved and detect the and the test to detect gas. Name the gas which will be evolved when the same metal reacts with dilute solution of a strong acid. First you try to understand the question. Here, sodium hydroxide. What is that? Sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide solution is added to few pieces of zinc granules. So zinc is going to react. You know that. So what is that? Base. This is the base, no? Base react with a metal to form a salt and evolution of hydrogen gas. This is the basic formula, basic equation. Under acids and bases, you have studied that when the bases will react with the metal to form a salt of the metal along with the evolution of hydrogen gas. Anyway, we will see in this question also in that manner which salt is going to form and how the hydrogen gas evolve and how to test that. Yeah, here one point they given, the gas evolved which is bubbled through the soap solution. This evolved gas when bubbled through the soap solution. In that manner, we may test that. Okay. Through that soap solution, we have to pass. Then we have to test whether the evolved gas is hydrogen or not. Sorry, evolved gas is hydrogen or not. We have to test in this method what they have given. Pass through the soap solution. That is another step. Go to the next. Name the gas. Yes, the name which is evolved, what we are going to test, that name we will, detected gas, we will name it. After that, the same metal reacts with dilute solution of strong acid. What is the same metal? Of course, zinc is going to react with the dilute solution of a strong acid. With the strong acid, what would be the strong acid? Either HCl, H2SO4, either HNO3. You can take whatever you want. One strong acid. That is in a dilute case. More water should be, okay? And when this same metal react with acid, gas which will evolve, that is also we have to mention. Okay. Have you understood the question? Have you understood the question? We'll move to the answer. See here. Yes. When zinc react with sodium hydroxide, we will get a salt. That salt name is sodium zincate by evolution of hydrogen gas. Understood? This is the easy step. Directly you can write. You write as in a word. In words, you have to write first. After that, go to reaction. Then test to detect the evolved gas. Yes, when we test that at the mouth of when the gas used to pass through the soap solution, no, in that container means the soap solution test tube is there, no, when you pass the hydrogen gas to the mouth of the test tube, if you can bring a splinter, okay, whenever a burning splinter is brought near to the gas, it burns with a pop sound. And it is a pop sound. Which gas will give pop sound? Of course, hydrogen gas gives pop sound. Okay. By that pop sound, we come to know evolved gas is hydrogen. Got over? Most of the question got over. The last bit of the question is when the same metal they mentioned in the question. What's the same metal? Zinc granules react with strong acid of either HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, whatever. Again, what is going to form? Zinc react with acid to form a salt and evolution of hydrogen gas. Understood? Metal, acid, then salt solution, either metallic salt, hydrogen gas. This is also a basic equation. Okay. Then here also there is a liberation of hydrogen gas. Understood? Any one you can take, either this reaction or this reaction, any one you can write, not both. Hope you understood and try to practice in this type of questions by taking more previous questions, more previous board papers, and also by watching the videos. Anyway, next video also I'm going to start with another sample paper. We'll see there. Now, we will see the second half of the question, B. The pH of a salt used to make tasty and crispy pakoras is 14. Identify the salt and write a chemical equation for its formation. List two uses. Yes. Here, try to understand the first question. pH 14 given. pH 14 in the sense, of course, it will be a strong base. Next, to make a tasty and crispy pakoras, you know that baking soda we are using? Yes, the answer is baking soda. But baking soda is a common name. What they are asking, identify the salt. We have to write a chemical name and write a chemical equation for its formation. So, for preparation, one chemical equation we have to write. After that, list any two uses of baking soda. Got idea how to answer? Move to the answer. Yes. This is the answer. Just love this. Yes. What is the name? What is the chemical name of baking soda? Sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate is nothing but baking soda. The chemical formula we can write along with the name. After that, what they're asking? One method of preparation. To make baking soda, we need a brine solution. You know, right? The NaCl and H2O is called as a brine solution. Brine solution. When brine solution is treated with the carbon dioxide ammonium gas, we will get ammonium chloride and sodium bicarbonate. Okay, finally we'll get the sodium bicarbonate. This is the preparation. You practice the equation. After that, uses. We'll go for uses. What are the uses? We know that generally baking soda will use in a dishes like a preparation of a cake, pakoras, bread, those all the things we use. Here, directly baking soda we are not using. We are using baking powder. Baking powder is somewhat different from baking soda. Baking soda, baking soda is used for making baking powder. For making baking powder. What is baking powder? Baking powder is nothing but baking soda. Baking soda means sodium hydrogen carbonate. When you take or add one organic acid, you will get a corresponding salt along with liberation of carbon dioxide and water molecule. Here in the place of acid, you can take any organic acid like a tartaric acid or citric acid or what is that, malic acid, any organic acid you can take. Here, why we are adding acid to the baking soda, because of baking soda pH is 14, means it is basic in nature. If basic in nature, what will be the taste? Bitter in taste, no? So if you can directly add baking soda alone to the dishes, the recipe is going to bitter in taste. Okay. Instead to that, we have to use baking soda, which is not in bitter in taste. It gives a good taste to the food. Okay. This is the way of how baking soda is using to make baking powder. Another one is it is used as ingredient of antacid. Antacid, you know that if like when we take very spicy food or masala food, that time we use to feel discomfort in our stomach due to the excess releasing of HCl. To neutralize the excess release of HCl, we have to use one base. Okay, that base is nothing but generally we are taking right? That made with a sodium bicarbonate. Main constituent is a sodium bicarbonate. So it is used as an ingredient of antacid. This is also another use. After that, used in soda acid fire extinguisher. What is soda acid fire extinguisher? Soda acid fire extinguisher. This is sodium bicarbonate with H2SO4. Sulfuric acid we used to take, no? Sulfuric acid. Whenever you treat sodium bicarbonate with the sulfuric acid, we will get a product of sodium sulfate Na2SO4, Na2SO4 plus carbon dioxide plus water. This complete is like a foam of, is called a foam of CO2. It has a capacity to turn off the flame. It has a capacity to blow off the flame. Understood? That's why this is a very important component to form for the fire extinguisher. Understood? So another use of sodium bicarbonate is it is used in soda acid fire extinguisher. Among these three uses, you may write any two. You may write any two. This is the answer for 34 question A and B. And also we have an internal choice for the same question, either that or this you may answer. Now you see question A under 34 only, internal choice. A. Why does an aqueous solution of acid conduct electricity? Yes, you may this question may ask in a different ways, like why molten state cannot conduct electricity and why only aqueous solution conduct electricity. Okay, just you have a look on the answer. Have a look on the answer clearly. You know that acid or base, whatever we will take, they furnishes the H plus ions and OH minus ions when they dissolve in the water when they are in aqueous state. Okay, because only in aqueous state they have the capacity to dissociate to give the ions. Either acid in the sense H plus and H plus will release, and if the base is OH minus ions will get released. Okay, due to the formation of that, there is a liberation of ions along with the electrons. What is mean by current? Flow of electrons is nothing but the current, flow of electrons. From where to where electrons are flowing? By formation of ions from one ion to another ion, from positive to negative, electrons are flowing, right? Since the current, so then current will produce. So the solution will get conduct electricity only by the formation of ions. There is no formation of ions, there is no conduction. Okay, just you look the answer. An aqueous solution of an acid conducts electricity because in water, an acid dissociates to give ions. since the current is carried out by the movement of ions. An aqueous solution of acid conducts electricity. Understood? Then we'll move to the B question. Do basic solutions also have H plus ions? If yes, then why are these basic? Yeah, it's a very good question, right? The answer here, either H plus or OH minus. Of course, each and every substance which is calling as acid that will dissolve in water to produce H plus ions, or substance which is calling as base that is produced OH minus ions when they dissolve in water. Okay, here both will be produce H plus and OH minus ions only in presence of water. If there is no water, there is no production of H plus and OH minus ions. Because of in aqueous solution, only they produce. Here, whatever the acid or base you take, if you take acid, they produce H plus ions. So, acidic solution contains more H plus ions than OH minus ions. Because of water, easily it has a self-dissociation property, it dissociates itself as a H plus and OH minus. Okay. So, all the solutions, either basic solution or acidic solution, there will be both H plus ions and OH minus ions. What is the difference? Why? How can we differentiate acidic solution and basic solution? If H plus ions are greater than OH minus ions, that solution is acidic solution. That solution is an acidic solution. Instead, if OH minus ions are greater than H plus ions, that is called basic solution. Understood? Basic solution means OH minus concentration will be more. Acidic solution means H plus ions concentration will be more. That is only the difference. The solution contains both, but concentration difference will be. Okay, according to that, the nature of solution will get decided as a basic or acidic. Now you see the answer. Acidic solution and basic solution both have H plus ions. The difference is that in acids, H plus ions concentration is more than OH minus ions concentration. While in basic solution, OH minus ions concentration is more than H plus ion concentration. Understood? Let's move to the C question. Which has higher pH, a concentrated or diluted solution of HCl? Diluted solution of HCl. We'll see. What is pH? How we used to measure the pH? How we used to measure the pH? Of course, with the help of a pH scale. Yes, with the help of a pH scale. That you know, pH scale is marked with the numbers like 1 to 7 and 7 to 14. 1 to 7, when you move from 7 to till 1, acidic nature will get increased. Acidic nature will get increased. When you move from 7 to 14, basic nature will get increased. Okay, understood? Now you see, if you can see more acid, mean a strong acid will be here. pH will be less. Okay, for strong acid, pH value will be less. Then for weak acid, pH value will be more. You can see if decreasing the strength of acid, then pH value increasing. You remember, strength of acid is inversely proportional to the pH value. Okay. pH value. Strength of acid inversely proportional to the pH value. If you remember this, this is very easy to answer. Strong acid, less pH. pH will be less. If the weak acid, pH will increase. Understood? Now you see concentrated hydrochloric acid. Concentrated in the sense it has a capacity to produce more H plus ions. It is a very strong. It is very strong, and at concentrated level, it has a capacity to produce more H plus ions. It has a capacity to produce more H plus ions. So it is more acidic, more acidic. Hence, will have, so concentrated will have lower pH than diluted. Of course, more H plus ions in the sense, value will be less, more acidic. Therefore, dilute HCl has a lower pH than concentrated HCl. Have you got idea on this? More pH means very weak, dilute acid. Then see the another question. Question D. What is the action of red litmus on? What is the action of red litmus they are giving here? On dry ammonia gas, solution of ammonia gas in water. See. Yes, litmus paper. Okay, first giving red litmus. Red litmus, they are giving red litmus paper to keep in a dry gas, dry ammonia gas. Dry ammonia gas will not give H plus ions, right? How we are going to define the H plus of how to define acid. Acid is defined which produce the H plus ions when they are in aqueous solution, aqueous medium. Okay, ammonia gas doesn't have capacity to produce H plus ions. If there is no H plus ions, there is no ion formation. We don't know. Of course, they cannot form even a OH minus also. Ammonia gas cannot produce H plus ions and OH minus ions when it is in a gaseous form. In a gaseous form. Okay. So litmus paper can't turn to any color. It will be remain same red color. Then go to the when you pass ammonia gas through the water, here the capacity of ammonia gas turns to produce OH minus ions. How will it be the reaction? Just you have a look on this reaction. Ammonia react with water to form ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. In this ammonium hydroxide, H minus are there. So it is a basic in nature. Understood? It is a basic in nature. So red litmus, when you put in a solution of ammonia, red litmus turns to blue in color because OH minus ions are there. So it is a basic in nature. Have you understood the answer? Look once. Red litmus has no action on dry ammonia gas because it does not release any hydroxyl ions. Next, when it is passed through water, NH3 converts to ammonium hydroxide. It dissociates to give hydroxyl ions. And the solution is basic in nature. So, red litmus turns to blue color. Understood? This is the answer. Now, look a question A, B, C, D. All the questions we have done. And one more thing, you have to remember this type of questions, most of the students are used to do the mistake to miss the question, either B or under D, one subdivision like that they used to miss. Be careful. After completion of your answer, you have to recheck the question. Have you done properly or not? Move to the next question. 25th question. A, B, C. Three are there. First, we'll see the A. List two reasons for the appearance of variations among the progeny formed by sexual reproduction. Yes, variations are going to lead by sexual reproduction only. Under asexual reproduction, there is no variation. Okay, now we will see what are the reasons why variations will occur only in sexual reproduction. See the answer. Yes, you know the means the sexual reproduction means there will be a two involvement of a two parents. Okay, there will be a fusion of male and female gametes. So each time when zygote formation, there will be a combining of varieties. Two characters, two traits are going to combine. So variation may exhibit. After that, second one, crossing over is the process in which DNA exchanged between the homologous chromosomes during meiosis. This causes variations in the cells. Yes, this is the another point. One point is due to the fusion of male and female gametes form a zygote, which is responsible to form variations. After that, DNA. Have you remembered that chromosomes during meiosis? Of course, you have the two types of cell divisions. One is the mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is the all the vegetative cells involved in the mitosis, and all the sex cells will involve in a meiosis. Meiosis, when the sex cell will get divide, all the haploid cells will form. All the haploid cells will produce. These all are haploid cells. Means only a single chromosomes they have, not a 46. Instead, only 23 chromosomes will be. Okay. Here, when the meiosis takes place, that time, chromosomes used to cross. Homologous chromosomes used to cross. That time there is a chance to form variations due to the crossing of chromosomes. Due to the crossing of chromosomes, there is a chance to produce variations. Okay, if you want to understand more clear about the meiosis, one more time, just you look the topic what you have covered under reproduction chapter. Okay, meiosis and mitosis both you have. Now, these are the two reasons why sexual reproduction makes variations among organisms. Okay. Now you see the next B. Under B, four divisions are there. Before this, you look the diagram properly. Name the part marked A in the diagram. Yes. What is this? What is this? Pollen grain, right? Yeah, that is a pollen grain. Next, B, second one. Sorry, under B, 2. How does A reaches part B? Yes, A. What is a part B first of all? What is the part B? See, part B is a stigma. The pollen grain reaches the stigma during a pollination, either self-pollination or cross-pollination. A pollen grain reaches to the stigma. Okay. After that, number 3, state the importance of the part C. What is this? This is the pollen tube, right? What is the importance of that? What is the importance of pollen tube in a fertilization? Yes. Part C is the pollen tube. The pollen tube carries the gametes to the embryo sac for fertilization. Okay. All the gametes which are present in the pollen grain are going to travel through the pollen tube to reach the embryo, reach the site where the fertilization is taking place. Now, next you go for 4 under B. What happens to the part marked D after fertilization is over? Part D is the egg cell. After fertilization with the male gametes, the egg cell forms the zygote. Okay. Part D is the egg cell. After fertilization with the male gametes, from where male gametes is coming? From the pollen grain through the pollen tube, it is reaching to the fertilization center. There, egg cell is there. With the egg cell, the male gamete will get fused to form zygote. Okay. Just one more time, see the diagram. Yes, here you can see from here, pollen grain, it is passing. The male gametes are passing through the pollen tube and reaching to the female gamete or egg cell. Then here the fertilization will take place. Fertilization will take place. Then there will be a formation of zygote. Okay. This is the question B. Now we'll move to the C. Draw a label diagram in proper sequence to show budding in hydra. You see here, only 5 marks got distributed. So you no need to describe the process of reproduction in hydra. Only the diagram is enough. Have a look. Budding in hydra. Yes, first the parent hydra you can take. There is a external growth due to the continuous cell division at a particular point. Hydra forms a external growth. That external growth slowly becomes a bud. That bud is continuous cell division, regenerate and develop as a baby hydra. After a matured, when it is a properly developed, after that it gets separate from the parent and individually develop as a new hydra. Okay, this is the sequence you can draw in this manner. Practice it well. Okay, this is about the 35. 35. Question number 35. A, B, C. We have finished. We have rechecked also. A got over, B got over, C got over. Well, move to the next question. 36. Under this A, draw magnetic field lines produced around a current carrying straight conductor passing through cardboard. Name, state, and apply the rule to mark the direction of these field lines. Yes, we have to draw the magnetic field lines. You have a diagram, direct diagram from the reader you can take, no? What is that? Through the cardboard, alignment of magnetic fields are given properly. Have a look here. Here you can see through the cardboard the how the align when the current is passing through the cardboard straight conductor, the wire is passing, so the electric current is moving through the wire. Around that there is a cardboard. On that, how the magnetic field lines are arranged, the complete pattern you have to clearly draw. Okay, clearly draw that. Now in the question they are asking, draw this. After that, explain. Name that. What is the rule is applied to explain the direction of magnetic field? Understood? So here you see, to mark the direction of magnetic field in the lines, we will use the right hand thumb rule. What is that? Right hand thumb rule. You can see here picture how the right hand thumb rule. Just you hold a pen like that. You can hold a pen like that to understand clearly, and wrap with your remaining 4 fingers around the pen, how the direction is there. If you can hold the pen in such a way showing in the figure, like the thumb is, you can see right hand thumb rule here. Current is moving upward direction. When current is moving upward direction, you have to put the right hand. Actually here they given a wrong direction. This is the direction. This is the direction. Okay, when current is moving upward direction, the magnetic field lines will be anti-clockwise. Magnetic field lines will be anti-clockwise direction. When the current is passing downward direction, then magnetic field lines will be clockwise direction. Okay, remember that. A small mistake here, you have to keep it understood. See here, clockwise direction. Okay, just you look the definition once. Here, right hand thumb rule is used to find the direction of magnetic field lines. According to this rule, if we place our right hand thumb along the direction of the current flowing in a current carrying wire, the direction in which the fingers wrap the wire represents the direction of magnetic field. As we can see in the given figure, here you can see where the current is going down, the direction of magnetic field lines are clockwise. Yes, where the current is going down, see, current is going down, magnetic field lines are clockwise. Okay, according to the rule. Understood? This is the answer for the first A question. Understood? Drawing you have to draw properly. After that, explain right hand thumb rule. If is it possible, draw it. Okay, draw it. If you are not perfectly to draw, at least to represent clearly the direction of the current and direction of the magnetic field is very important. You have to write in that manner. Let's move to the B question. How will the strength of the magnetic field change when the point where magnetic field is to be determined is moved away from the straight wire carrying constant current? Justify your answer. Strength of magnetic field change when the point magnetic field is to be determined is moved away from the straight wire carrying conductor. Justify your answer. What we used to which device we will use to find the strength of magnetic field? Of course, magnetic compass. That magnetic compass, when you move away from the straight current carrying conductor, or when you move close to that, how will change? Here they're asking only one case, that is when you move away from the current carrying conductor. What is the thing you are going to answer? When magnetic compass move away from the current carrying conductor, straight current carrying conductor, how will be the deflection? That you are going to answer. See here, using a compass needle, we can determine the magnetic field. Okay, using a compass needle, we will easily determine the magnetic field. What is that? Magnetic compass. Okay, when we move the compass away from the straight wire, the deflection of needle decrease. Remember, the deflection of needle decrease, which implies the strength of the magnetic field decrease. The strength of, this is the very important point, the strength of magnetic field produced by straight wire at any point is inversely proportional to the distance of the point from the wire. Okay, understood? The distance, if you can take the distance, the strength of the magnetic field, strength of magnetic field is inversely proportional to the distance of either distance of a current. You can take distance of a current, or distance of a current carrying wire from the compass, okay, current carrying wire to compass, how much distance is it? That is going to give a clear picture what is the strength of the magnetic field. Always both are inversely proportional. If a less distance between them, there will be a strong magnetic field. If the distance is very far, there will be less magnetic field. Magnetic field will be very less. Understood? Here one more concept is there that you have understood in your topic. Their current also will get influence. If the more current will increase, the flow of current or magnitude of current increase, then magnetic field magnitude also will get increased. This is directly proportional to that. Amount of current passed through the circuit is equal to amount of magnetic field is producing in the field, in the circuit. Okay, got it? This is the thing. That's why once you check the question, what they have given, current is constant, they given. Look the question, see, carrying current constant. Current is not going to change. Magnitude of current is same. Only we are changing the distance. Means moving away from the compass. That is only the thing. Only distance you are consider here, not the magnitude of current. We'll move to the next question. Have you got idea? These two questions we finished. Okay. One is about the right hand thumb rule with the diagram, and another one is how the change of strength of magnetic field with respect of distance of magnetic compass when you move away or close to the wire. Okay, move to the next question. This is the internal choice for this question. Either that or this you may answer. Now you see A. We know a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field experiences a force due to which the conductor moves. How do we think the rod displaces? Yes. If first one is current in rod is increased, 2, a stronger horseshoe is kept or inserted. Horseshoe magnet here, sorry, horseshoe magnet is inserted and length of a rod is increased. Okay, understood what here they're asking? Have you understood the question? Look, here current carrying conductor where the force is going to experience it. So force is going to experienced by current carrying conductor. Here, if the force, with respect of force, the wire is going to displace, no? The rod, what is that? Conducting the wire or the rod is going to displace. Displace means there will be a change in the magnitude or direction. All the things will take place according to change in the current, change in the magnetic field, change in the length of the wire. These are the three points they are giving. How the force is going to change. According to the force change, there will be rod displacement. Relate both. According to change in the force, there will be a displacement of rod. Here, how the force will get changed? How will change that we will see with respect of increased current, change in the magnetic field by replacing a horseshoe magnet, and change the length of wire. These three we will see now how the force is going to change. First understand the question clearly, then we'll go to the answer. Yes, here before answer the 1, 2, 3 questions, we'll see the first concept. Force acting on current carrying conductor is directly proportional to the magnetic. Always how much force is producing, that directly proportional to the magnetic field, how much magnitude. And also force is directly proportional to the current. If more current we can pass through the circuit, through the wire, force will be more. If less current, force will be less. Then if you can take very lengthy wire, then force will be more. This complete concept you can easily remember as force is equal to bill. Bill is equal to, I kept, so force is all directly proportional to magnetic field, current, length of the wire. Magnetic field, current, length of the wire. Three are directly proportional to the force. If increase these three, force also will get increased. If decrease these three, force also will get decreased. Remember this. Now we come to the question and answer. Like already we understood the question. Now we'll see the answer. How will be? When current I increases, force also increases. Hence, displacement of rod increases. That you remember. If force is increased, of course, the displacement also will be more. Displacement of rod will be more. It will get displaced. Now, this is the first one, directly proportional. After that, when a stronger horseshoe magnet is inserted, magnetic field B increases. Magnetic field B increases. So, force F increases. Hence, displacement will increase. As easy as that. Yeah. Third one. When length increases, force increases, then displacement also will increase. Understood? This is the concept. If you know the first concept clearly, it is very easy to answer many applicative mode questions under current carrying conductor, how the force will get. Okay? Remember? Then we'll move to the another one. Yes, this is the A question. Now we'll move to here in under A question. Please you remember here you have to, of course, while I am uploading the notes, the PDF this question, I will put here a stronger horseshoe magnet. Okay. I hope you will understand once the horseshoe, stronger horseshoe means. Anyway, just you correct that. Now we will see another one. A strong electromagnet. What is an electromagnet? Right? Two uses of an electromagnet. Yes, it is a very easy question, right? How can we define? Electromagnet is nothing but a magnet which is acting or forming the magnetic field under the influence of current. See here. When current when current is passed through a solenoid, it behaves as a magnet. It is called as electromagnet. What is the solenoid? A current carrying conductor, the coiled lobe. We are going to wrap a current carrying wire through the insulating rod. Okay, this is the solenoid. Minus here, positive direction is a positive to negative because it is a conventional current. Anyway, look the answer here. Okay, this is the current carrying conductor. That current carrying conductor is the solenoid we are taking. Due to the solenoid, the magnetic field is generating. That magnet is called as an electromagnet. Then what are the uses of electromagnet? Oh, many you can write. Only two I have mentioned. If you want more also, you can write. Because of in the question, they have asked only two. Okay, they are used to lift heavy iron pieces, and they are used in many devices like microphones, radio sets, electric bells, and also you can write in a what's that what's that shipyards are there, no, shipyards are the trash, some of the waste dumped in one place. From that to separation of a metallic objects, to separate the metal objects, we can easily take electromagnet help. Okay, these are the some uses. You may write any two uses among them. We'll move to the another one. We'll move to the another question. Actually, this is the last question, but it has an internal choice. That's why that internal choice question also we have finished. Okay, total 36 questions got over. This is the end of a sample paper 2021 with answer. Again, I am telling this sample paper is not given by CBSE. These all the questions are taken from previous board papers and framed in the pattern of 2021. Okay. This is the thing. Then please all of you subscribe, like, share the video, and try to watch as much as possible to practice more and more. And the video after under this description, you may check complete PDF file of sample paper what I had explained under 4 videos. Full the question and answer I had given under the description. You can go through that. Okay. Thank you so much, children. All the best. Be safe. Have a good day ahead.